Welcome to the DaChop Team. I'm your host, Seth the Dart Child.
I'm your host, Thank.
Our show is about two guys and any friends that happen to come over with a topic that we want to chop up.
This is our Barbershop style podcast. We discuss it all. If the fellas at the shop will go in on it, we will. Let's chop it up. All right. Microphone check.
1, 2.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is the DaChop Team.
Yes,
okay. All right. We're good on YouTube. I'm going to check the Facebook.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're trying something new this morning or this afternoon. So we're live on YouTube right now, and also we're going live on Facebook. So you have to follow us on the DaChop Team as well on Facebook. So we have a Facebook page as well. So we're trying to, expand ourselves, stay active, be in multiple places for people to tune in, tap in live with us. Give me one more second. I'm just want to. Oh, we good. Oh, we good. We Gucci. We good. we good on both platforms. All right. I just want to make sure we was good. That we have no audio issues. Like, oh man, can't hear us. Can't hear you.
Okay. All right.
Because I'm gonna give him a plug. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I'm using StreamYard, ladies and gentlemen. So StreamYard allows you to have multiple podcasts or streams at 2 times. Multiple casting on 2 different platforms. Now the free version is $0 free, whatever. This one I'm paying is $25 per month or $260 for whatever. But last time I used it, I had problems with it, so I kind of backed away from it. So today I'm trying something new, and the audio sounds good on both locations, so we're good to go.
Awesome.
So as you see, well, first off, Seth the Dart Child, how you doing, my brother, man?
Bruh, July has been brutal.
Brutal,
but I'm feeling better now. But listen, that beer virus, bruh.
Still out there.
I've been able to play dodgeball with that junk for 2.5 years.
Yeah.
Finally called a brother. Beat me down for the most of the month of July. But I survived. Yo, I'm back to causing darkness as everywhere I go.
Well, I'm glad you made through it. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that, the bear thing didn't get you. Yeah. You're here rocking with us. So I'm good. So that's good. I'm glad you're here, brother.
Yeah, bro.
Last week,
it was rough, though.
Last week, I don't think we had a show. I had my daughter's birthday party. She's 10 years old now, so that was a big thing. In the hot sun all day. I was outside from 7 a.m. all the way until 7 p.m. and it was still going. But at 7 p.m., I'm like, I'm done. I came and sat in the office and chill in the dark, just relax. I was done. I wouldn't do nothing else. Granted, as a guy, the father, you still got to clean up. So I carry all the stuff in and clean stuff up. Can't avoid that because if I'm going to get done, who's going to do it, right? But anywho, I was done at 7 o'clock. As far as working-wise, I was done at 7. But anywho, that's over with. We're back in the DaChop Team. We live. Once again, it's the DaChop Team. I'm your host, Twinzink, with host
Seth the Dart Child.
Join us live going forward now every Sundays, 3 p.m.-ish. Black folks-ish time. It is what it is, right?
Yes,
but
sir.
we're live now, as I stated earlier, on Facebook as well. So follow the DaChop Team on Facebook and on YouTube as well, the DaChop Team as well. Now, with all that being said, you see the title, you see the gear, Wakanda Forever. My brother got dashiki on, you know what I mean? The shiki, you know what I mean? I was going to wear mine, then I realized I had this, and I probably wore it like 2 times since I had it since the movie came out last time. So I had to pull it out today. So that's why I'm wearing it today, representing Wakanda Forever, R.I.P. Chadwick. Now, we're going to chop this trailer up because I'm pretty sure it's, when it first came out, when I watched it, it was at 4 million views. I'm sure it's like 8, 10, whatever plus now.
Mm-hmm.
But that little, was it 5 minutes, 3 minutes?
It's only like 2.
2 minutes? Listen, that trailer was like, had a teardrop come down like, man.
It felt great. My first viewing was a moving experience. It was
Oh, you put on the big TV, the surround sound and everything?
Of course, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Bruh. First off, let me clarify. Level set. My bathroom, clear disclosure, I'm 48 years old. My bathroom, I have a Black Panther shower curtain. The towels in the bathroom, it's Black Panther. I got a big picture of Black Panther in my office over my work desk. So, I support the movie.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I got a Black Panther poster over here. If I had a camera, I'm like, you turn to it, but I'm not at the level yet. But I got the cameraman there. I got the little mug there. Little T'Challa right there joining us in the white. So I got lots of stuff. My kids got like 10 different Black Panther action figures and all types of stuff. So we big. So first off, we love Black Panther.
Yes.
As the movie as a whole, you know, granted, I don't care what people say, talking about what was made by a white character or white, whatever. I'm taking what you give us because I've been loving Spider-Man, Superman, Batman.
Exactly.
All of them for my whole life now. So I'm going to love this Black Panther character, whoever plays it, because I had nothing else. Why not, right?
And you know, once again, clear disclosure, we do know. Wait, I want to say also clear disclosure, whatever you hear us say, because it might be a little dark, as childish, but, you know, I have to level set that I understand Black Panther is a character in a Marvel movie. He's commercialized by Disney and Marvel to make money.
Facts.
Doesn't change the fact that as a representative icon of heroism, with Black Panther, who else we got? Blade.
Yeah, vampire. Right.
I mean,
a black guy who's good. He can fight good, but he's still a vampire.
Exactly.
So.
We got Afro Samurai. I mean, they don't really give us black people we can look up to in movies, and I dang sure didn't have black people my kids and grandkids or whatever could look up to and say he was a strong image of a black man leading his people.
Yeah, because even Luke Cage is not a good representation because it's like a black guy who can get shot up and hoodie and stuff.
Well, he started out decent until he became the king of the underworld in Harlem. They couldn't even leave him anyway.
I know, right. That's what it was handing with for season 3, but they stopped at season 2. But yes, even so
we take what we can get.
Yeah, so we're gonna rock with Black Panther.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway, with that being said, hope you caught up to speed. So now the trailer has dropped.
Yes.
The trailer's been played millions of times over and over since. So last week at Comic-Con when it dropped? Last Sunday?
Exactly.
I want to say, last Sunday, exactly. It dropped. Yeah, last Sunday. Because I was sitting right here when it dropped watching like, man.
Yep.
And it definitely hit a spot there because it's like, man, it's reliving that situation that R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman has passed away. It's like, man, how is Ryan Coogler going to redo or come close to what he did with the original Black Panther without having Chadwick in the movie, right?
That part.
Because that's the huge hurdle. Like, I can't think of no one else who's doing a movie, right, or doing a part 2 of a movie, and the main character, right, that made the movie what it is not in the sequel.
Yeah, that.
I mean, could you imagine The Matrix without Neo in it?
And
you wouldn't watched it.
Yeah, and the worst part, they didn't even introduce Chadwick in like Black Panther. He got introduced in Civil War.
Civil War, yes.
And his part in Civil War was then iconic.
It was a short moment. He saved his dad, and his dad died, and then when he was fighting Bucky, he jumped down, boom, boom, boom. I mean, that was awesome. Gangster, and that was it. And then he walked out with his girls, and Black Widow tried to step to him. He like, I would love to see this fight. We got to go. Remember that part? You know what I'm saying?
That was smooth, right?
Like, as much I want to see this, we got to go.
Yeah.
But yes, that right. So like Seth Darchild just said, even with the movie Black Panther came out,
we knew who he was.
We knew who he was, right?
And Ryan Coogler gave us everything. I don't know what else he could have gave me to make me happy.
And mind you, they gave him a small budget, so it wasn't like he had millions.
No, he did. He had 200.
Oh, yeah, 200 million for that. Okay, that's rumor. That's rumor. Then that was fake news. Okay, good. I'm glad you debunked that.
Here, listen, Before we get into the trailer, I still got to defend Black Panther. Here's everything you need to know about Black Panther.
Okay.
From what I recognized, I'm not going to say this was in writing. They gave Black Panther $200 million because people of color were complaining about the whiteness of the MCU.
Marvel Universe. Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Marvel did not expect. We are not gonna stand here and say they expected Black Panther to succeed. They put $200 million in the hand of a director who had never had a budget that big before. And they said, make the movie you want. Since we don't even know how to make the movie, we ain't even going to put a whole bunch of input into it. They let Ryan Coogler go crazy with what he wanted with his idea. He gave us Black Panther, right? It's so weird because I'm going to tell you something that a lot of people tend to forget happened. They didn't make any cartoons. They didn't make toys. They didn't make posters. They didn't make T-shirts for Black Panther because they, the white media, expected Black Panther to tank. They gave him $200 million to shut up colored people. It was chump change to them at the time.
At the time, right?
It was at the time. The reason why you know it was chump change because you saw what they did to Black Panther a few months later in Infinity War.
They moved Infinity War up.
No, but they dusted him. They didn't.
Oh, right.
Okay,
wait,
you
right.
forget that.
Yeah.
They didn't expect. They dusted him and didn't bring him back to the last 5 minutes in Endgame. You understand? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They didn't expect Black Panther to do nothing. They dusted his monkey butt. So, all right. Now, the other part that was really insulting and people let slide, Black Panther was doing game-buster numbers. It was about to beat the Avengers. It could have probably made another $200 million. They moved, because it was going so high and breaking other records, they moved up Infinity War while Black Panther was still in theaters. That cut down on the box office returns of Black Panther. Why did they do that? Because a title that they didn't expect to do what it was doing did what it did. And they couldn't have black people doing that. So I'm giving all kinds of props to everything about the Black Panther because I have some negatives about the trailer that I'm going to talk about.
Right.
But this is, I studied this movie. I went to this movie 5 times and I paid 5 times. I drug my kids to it. I drug my girl to it. I drug my parents to it. I drug kids in the neighborhood who parents was like, I'm broke and I ain't got no money. I ain't paying for no adults. Put your kids in the car. We all going to see this.
Yeah, I think I saw.
Dashikis everywhere.
Man, Dashiki's sales went up through the roof. I mean, these little jerseys that was being made in China, they was selling all over the place now too. Because like you said earlier, there was no marketing budget.
None.
I mean, McDonald's, every time a movie drops, there's always action figures you can get from McDonald's. You know, my kids won't eat McDonald's, but I still would have went to drive through, get a Happy Meal just so they could have a little small Black Panther toy, whatever it was. They didn't have that. It was so hard to find costumes for the kids for Halloween for Black Panther. And then, of course, when Halloween came, I mean, there's a million Black Panthers running around, though, because everybody was looking for it.
But the movie came out in May. You just
No, it came out in February.
February. They put
Black History Month. They gave us the best movie and the best month. Like, it was phenomenal. It worked out so phenomenal. But the point I'm trying to make is there was no action figures you could buy for a while.
No toys.
I would try to go Amazon, trying to buy something. It was like, yeah, you get it, but you got to wait 3 months for it.
You had to get knockoff stuff from China. Like this, I got the same shirt,
Facts.
okay? And it was like, this isn't a Disney original. This doesn't say Marvel.
No.
I got this from a company in China that was marketing it, and it was awesome. I still love it. Anyway, go ahead.
Right. So once again, the marketing was horrible on that, and the movie did its numbers. The movies is actually, and it's funny because I saw a little TikTok how the Black Panther is rated the number 1 Marvel movie, right? Mm-hmm. And
easily my top 3.
Right. But, the reason why they're number 1 because that movie won a Grammy. Like, is it Grammy or what's the award? Oscar.
I don't watch
I don't watch them either, but it won the award that all the other movies haven't won yet prior to that.
Yep.
So, yes. So, $200 million they threw at Marvel or threw at Ryan Coogler and Black Panther.
It took home $1.4 billion.
And it made quadruple its money. It made money, and it's still making money now, I guarantee as well. And it won all these awards. All these people in the movie made great. Well, I'm not saying made great money, but they got great exposure to other projects, which you still see happen right now, going on to this day.
Yep. A lot of people ate at that table.
So once again, great movie. We loved it, but now Ryan got to do it again without the main character, without Chadwick.
Well,
that's good. That's a hard pill to swallow because, like I said before, we went to that. Could you imagine the part 2 movies, that any movie ever came out without the main character? Like, you have to understand how hard it is to try to write a script to have Black Panther Forever or Wakanda Forever, because it's Black Panther, but it's called Wakanda Forever, right? They got Black Panther words small, but Wakanda Forever big, right? So we kind of know what's going to happen there, right? But anyway, we'll get into that in a little bit. But the point I'm trying to make is that he had a hard task. I don't know how it's going. I don't know what's going to be, but I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna try to find a white dashiki because I'm trying to be white out. You know, I'm trying to.
I think I got a shop.
You got a shop?
I got.
All right, send it to me because I need a white one. I need a white one. Come be all white out and everything. I can't wait. But anyway, let's get into the trailer.
Okay.
Trailer about 2-3 minutes. Well, go ahead.
No, I want you to go ahead to the trailer. Do the We're gonna break it down into 2 pieces: positives and negatives.
Positives.
Yeah. So let's keep going what you're going, but let's look at it before we go positive and negative. Look at the positive.
Okay. Well, we can do that. Let's talk about the positive part. First off, I'm happy this coming out. Right.
Yes.
The positive. I mean, I like that they're going in the movie. They gave him his flowers. Right. Not quite sure how they're gonna go. I saw how he died XYZ in the Marvel universe. But they're giving his flowers, right? Mm-hmm. It was that guy. And somebody broke the trailer down when the ladies are standing and like the little pillars and stuff, and you see the writings. It says something about R.I.P. Chadwick, Wakanda Forever, something that somebody translated. It's pretty dope.
Okay.
So yeah. So that's dope. I'm happy to do another movie. That's number one. Start there. I'm glad to do another movie. I don't have too much positive. I mean, I'm happy to go see it, have it come out, but I don't know what to expect until I see it.
Well, okay.
Also, too, another thing. I guess Black Panther is going to be the second movie or show that's really going to introduce mutants. Because Namor, he's actually a mutant, ladies and gentlemen.
That's true.
Now, if you're a real Marvel fan and you struggle to watch Mrs. Marvel on Disney Plus,
which I was unable to do.
You find out spoiler alert. So if you didn't watch it, stop here, go back, watch it, come back to this. But if you did see it, cool, whatever. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the 8 TV shows, right, the little small series, at the end of at the last 2 minutes or a minute and a half, they're talking about there's something different with your genes. You kind of have like a X gene. And if you're a Marvel person, you know that means mutant gene, right? Mm-hmm. And then when he said that, you can hear the X-Men, the X-Men cartoons, right? So that's the little thing with Miss Marvel. And then on top of that, she swapped bodies with Captain Marvel, whatever. She comes back later. But anyway, fast forward, Namor. So he's gonna be the first mutant that he's full-fledged. You want to see him firsthand. You'll get his backstory, XYZ. Him and T'Challa, Black Panther had beef or history previously in the comic book, so you have to be a comic book junkie to kind of understand that concept. But that was a big thing, and they did an Easter egg of that with was it Endgame?
Yeah.
When she was
little earthquake.
Yeah. It's like it's underwater. You want to address it? It's underwater, so that means we don't address that. We don't, black people, we like water anyway, right? But anywho, so once again, they're gonna introduce him, so that's a good thing right there. So we can get his backstory. I'm really curious to see who's the next Black Panther going to be. I think it's going to be Shuri, his sister, because she was in the comic books. But they might surprise us and be someone else. Might be his son. Or, we don't know, right? Because from the first Black Panther movie and then everything that happened, it's actually 5 years has passed. So they could have did it as before he went away. He had a baby, right?
Well, they did. There is a pregnant belly. Right on one of the scenes.
Yeah, but it's underwater, so that's Namor.
No. It was somebody was standing on the beach.
Oh, okay.
Somebody was standing on the beach, pregnant as all get out, bruh.
Okay.
And it was a really dark-skinned belly.
Oh, okay.
So
maybe.
I'm just saying.
You never know, right? But anyway, so, I'm gonna stop there because I don't have really much going from positive. But go ahead.
I mean, I'm gonna go culturally. It looked like Ryan Coogler still showing a lot of respect to black culture.
Facts.
The music, the dance, that was, I was like, it felt good just hearing it. Even if you just let it play and you just listen to it, it felt homey. It just felt like the same as it felt us.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, I don't know why I'm not like I've been Africanized, but it just felt us. It was a lot of dark-skinned faces and colors, I'm like...
And the culture and all that stuff.
Yeah,
I get that part.
Good.
Because we don't get that on a normal basis, right?
Exactly.
From what we get from Africa is like a broken-down country.
Yeah.
Animals run around everywhere. Kids got flies skiing on their eyes. So I get that.
So I like that part.
Right.
I will say that I read on Wikipedia about the culture for Namor They based the Atlantean culture off the ancient Mayans, the ancient Mayan Indians of middle Mexico and South America, and so that's why they were dressed the way they were dressed.
Okay.
I actually like because what are you going to base them off of? So I want to see how that works out, but I like that representation. I mean, Native Americans, way to go. It's a black movie. I mean, you could give them their own movie. But anyway, I like that idea. I like the idea of the Atlanteans. It's a lot going on. And I'm a Dora Milaje fan. I want y'all to understand this. I thought they looked great.
Don't they have a Disney Plus series coming out too?
I've read that they have a Disney Plus series coming out in 2023. I want to see how that works out because I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan of those bald-headed, fine spear toting. Anyway, yeah, let's move on. They show. I don't know about the bald head, but they sure look good with them spears and them red outfits that outline everything you wanted to. Anyway, and I saw Riri. I saw her making the little Ironheart armor. Mm-hmm. So it got some positives. It does have some positives that make me want to see it, and you already got me on the nostalgia tip. I want to see more of Wakanda.
Yes.
So those are my
especially for our kids.
Especially as representation for our kids.
And other young black boys and black girls that right.
Now we want to get into what might be grinding my gears a little bit.
So, once again, the title. Let me bring the title back up so we know where we're going with this. Give me 1 second. Come on, phone. I said, what was it? Who's your? Oh, here we go. The title is "Where Is Our King?" And we're breaking down the trailer because, mind you, Black Panther itself, it's based off black men, right? And we ain't speaking about the whole West Coast thing, the Blackberry Muther. We're talking about the Marvel Universe, okay, ladies and gentlemen? Marvel Universe. And when you think about Black Panther, the first thing that comes to your head is the man, right? The king, whoever it is, T'Challa, because T'Challa is the dad. He was Black Panther first, so you got to know your history. So now we're thinking like, okay, we know Chadwick Boseman passed away, and Marvel made it very clear they're not going to recast for Black Panther per se, right?
They shouldn't recast T'Challa. They should recast the Black Panther.
Exactly. So, watching through the trailer, we got a lot of. I got a lot of women. I love women, but I just saw women only. I'm like, okay, so and then we did see M'Baka, right?
I did see M'Baka, yes.
We did see him looking up in the sky. So when somebody's flying in, whatever. So I know he's there. Glad to see him, right? We don't know if Killmonger will come back. If you do, that'll be a plus. I don't think he's coming back, but if you do, that'll be great, right? I think everyone will love that, but we don't know, right? So right now, M'Baka is the only one that from the Wakanda side is that I look forward to seeing.
Even Wakabi didn't want to come back. David Kalua.
Oh, he's not back. He's not back in the movie.
Did not want to come back.
He didn't want to come back.
Yeah, he said it was scheduling conflicts, right? Because he was filming Nope. But nope. I mean, let's be 1,000. Do you make Jordan Peele reschedule your shoot so you can be in a Marvel movie, or do you tell Black Panther or do you like, nah, Marvel. I'm just not gonna be in a Marvel movie? Nah, that doesn't happen for no one's career.
Yeah, that's a hard one to say. I mean, I get Jordan Peele; he's dope, but the movie, nope. Okay,
Jordan Peele as a horror movie, they don't make Marvel money.
Wow, I would have been like, can we push it? Can I do both at the same time or something? Maybe I don't know.
You just don't say no.
Yeah.
So
and he said no to a Marvel movie because mind you, Marvel is like long money, long long money, okay? And you can be put back in any type of universe. You can come back later on. Like, that's money that's will always keep coming to you when I'm saying that. Because in Marvel, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't notice, most characters don't really die. They die, but they really don't. They come back. It's just it's a Marvel universe, comic book. People don't really die. So watch. You're going to see Captain America, Chris Evans come back. You're going to see Tony Stark, Ronnie Diamond Jr. He's coming back. We don't know when, but he will.
Another.
So the fact that he said no to Marvel was like, ooh. They're even giving them their own little Disney Plus show. You don't want to be part of that neither? Anyway, that's why I kind of felt a certain way when Scarlet Witch would try to sue him. Like, you sure you want to sue Marvel? Like, because you were one to make
Scarlet Witch, Black Widow.
Black Widow, yeah. I'm like, Black Widow, are you sure you want to sue Marvel?
Yeah, but she had already did like 6, 7, 8 movies.
But
she alright.
You think so?
Yeah, it's 6 or 7, 8. She's done.
I know, but in Marvel, you're never done.
But
I mean, listen. They brought back Toby and Andrew Garfield, and we loved them.
Well, don't get me wrong, because if the money right, she'll be back.
if they want her back, she might get recast.
Yeah, but you don't turn down them film. Like, hey man, we want to put you in this movie. Like, nah, I'm straight.
I'm in this movie here.
I'm a black actor in Hollywood who got like 10 or 15 scripts waiting for me to review, which is probably not true. So, but rolling with that, like I say, when I'm watching all the promotional stuff on TV on SDCC, San Diego Comic-Con, the pictures, even when you read the cast list, they've added, it's like, they even put Namorita, which is Namor's cousin or niece or something. She is even headlining. But outside of Namor, Martin Freeman, the guy, the white guy.
The CIA. Yeah. Okay.
Martin Freeman and M'Baku, it's just women. Where's our king? It is one black guy who just listed as warrior. If you go to IDBM, it just says warrior.
Hopefully that might be something else, but because they don't want to spill the beans. So
yeah, warrior. But it doesn't matter, because here's the thing. Now this is us talking about where's our king, but this is black men in America.
Message.
We enjoyed the Black Panther because the Black Panther showed almost, not totally, but almost black masculinity.
Yes.
He was king. I don't like the fact that he chased around Nakia the whole movie looking like he was a simp, because you're the king. I didn't like the way she curved him all those times. That was corny for somebody for the king of a country. But black women enjoyed that I did that power, that she could do that to a king. Cool. I'll let you slide with that one time. But he's the king of a country, the most powerful country on the planet.
Facts.
He was a warrior.
Facts.
Even without the heart-shaped herb, he fought for his place in his position as the Black Panther and King of Wakanda. All right? When he lost the fight, he healed, he came back, and he kept fighting. That was inspirational to all the young black boys and everything out there waiting for a chance to look up to somebody that looks like them. Representation, that's what y'all called it, right?
Right.
My negative here is, in the absence of Black Panther, Marvel does what they keep doing in America. And this is the message I want to hear, is you cannot keep shoving black women into black male spaces and telling us this is expected, this is acceptable, because it is not. We don't want black women taking over spaces that belong to black men.
Not just like women, period.
No. I agree with that.
Okay.
But I'm saying it specifically
For this movie.
Okay,
I'm with you. Go ahead.
I mean, how many other black kings we got to respect in any movies? You can't even say Egyptian movies, because if you look at Yul Brynner, it's hard to find a black pharaoh of Egypt. Most of them jokers kind of look not black. Cleopatra was white in more movies than she was black. They don't let black people have things. But here you have a black king of a powerful black nation that was doing well without having swollen bellies, and boom, he passes away. The commercial making it look like it ain't nobody but the women defending it. The Dora Milaje were fighting the Atlanteans, not black men. Look at the commercial again. The first song, when I first heard the song, I liked it, but when I kept listening to it, that was no woman, no cry. You heard that, right?
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't about that. Damn it! Don't do this. That's all I can say as a black. Don't do this. Don't do this. If black women should not be stepping into every position a black man in, it's not fair, and we're tired of it. As a person who watched the first Black Panther movie 5 times, if they put a female,
pay for it 5 times.
Paid for
you ain't bootleg it.
If they put a black female in this Black Panther uniform, I will be done with Marvel. You just put a white female as Thor. You made a white female Captain America. You made a white female as the Hulk. You made a white female as the new
Arrow.
What's it? I forgot his name. Hawkeye.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You don't do this, Marvel. Whatever you're doing, this MCU. If you do this right here,
MCU.
If you make Black Panther a female-led production, that will be the end of my relationship with Marvel. I'm gonna still watch everything, but I'm not gonna be running to the theater, be like, "Yo, let me count me in this demographic of people who watch this."
Also, the woman Loki.
You made a white woman Loki. I mean, y'all, Marvel.
And hold on, and she created the menace that we got now. Remember, she killed the one who remains. So if she don't kill him, we don't get another score right now. Now, granted, we glad it happened because we get all these great movies and stuff. But she took her emotions and killed the guy. You gotta watch it to understand what we're talking about. But because she killed him, she caused everything to happen. Everything to happen.
Bruh, look.
And then once again, Ironheart. That was Robert Downey Jr., but now it's a black girl who's going to play Iron Man now in the future.
You turned a black girl into Iron Man. Yeah, this ain't even funny. You know, you got Ant-Man. You could not resist making Ant-Man have a wasp, could you? Just couldn't hold off. It was itching your teethuses. But it's funny that when Black Widow passed away, you didn't replace the Black Widow with a white guy. No, you went and found another female to take her place.
Oh, Taskmaster too.
Oh my God, Taskmaster is a man in every comic book since the 60s. But you found a reason to make him into a woman, so do that. Marvel, don't do this. And I feel it coming because your previews look suspiciously absent of black male masculinity. I feel the disturbance in the force. That's my negative. I think they're about to make me I think my son will be. I think the only time they let black men be strong black men is when they dead. They could not let us have a black king. R.I.P. Kevin Samuels.
How you get in Marvel? You stupid.
No, I'm just saying it. They just
tough.
refuse to leave us with a black male role model.
And the crazy thing is that people won't see it for that. They'll see that it's like women can do it too. We understand that y'all can do some things that we can do as well. We get it, but everything, like we should have some things, right?
Quit stepping into our shoes. Women can do it too.
Because
somewhere else.
Because think about it. I'm not trying to step in your shoes. I'm not trying to step in doing nails and hair and everything else. Now, granted, some dudes who do that, but most of the time, it's women who do a good job at that. I'm not trying to step in your role. That's y'all role. Y'all can have that. All yours. But don't try to come over here, right, into the man side, not manosphere, but this field. When you come to this side, and now you want to come in here, and let's be honest. When T'Challa died in the first Black Panther, in the movie, when he passed away, well, when he got his
defeated,
we got defeated, well, we got two things. We got defeated, and then when he got buried, and he had to see the forefathers. Every father or every panther that was in the tree were all males.
That's it. In the spiritual realm, that's it. Okay,
in the spiritual realm, it was all men. That jumped
all
from the
the
tree.
previous Panthers.
Right. So we're just going to erase that now, and now we'll have a bunch of women now, and I don't know. I'm kind of with you. I don't know where we're going with it. Anytime we have something as powerful as black men or something, even once again, we know it's not real, right? It's a comic book. But the fact that, what else do we have, right? What else do we have, right? What else do our sons and little kids and men, what do we have to look forward to now, right? Even though it was a comic book and Marvel and all that stuff, that still gave us inspiration as black men. That we can be kings, we can do X, Y, Z, X. Because once again, we're getting beaten down every day in this real world. Mm-hmm. And now it's even coming from our women now too, right? Because I'm pretty sure there's a woman out there looking at this like, this guy just, they're what do you call those guys who hate women, which we don't hate women? What do you call them? Misogynist? Not misogynist. Yeah, misogynist.
Yeah.
Misogynist. Oh, he's a misogynist. They think women can't do this. No, that's not the. No.
I think women can do fine. Just do your things. Listen. Did you see the movie? Okay, we're a little bit off topic for Black Panther, but it's still the same topic because I feel Marvel doing this. I feel them doing it. Remember the movie The Equalizer? The TV show The Equalizer?
No, that TV show, the movie with Denzel Washington.
Yeah, the movie. Yeah.
Yes.
And then
he did 1 and 2.
But what they say, well, we can do a TV show, but you know what? You want to be a better than him being a man being the equalizer? Let's make a woman the equalizer.
And mind you, I like Equalizer too. So when I knew a TV show was coming, I'm like, I'm gonna definitely watch that because Denzel was bad in that, and I know Denzel's not gonna play a regular TV series. So I'm like, cool, maybe a young upcoming black actor will come out here and maybe his son, the storyline, his son, or whatever, grandson, whatever. Mm-hmm. When I saw it was a woman, I'm like, really? Then Queen Latifah. I'm like, really? And then they out here beating up guys who 305 pounds heavy in them. I'm like,
really? Just couldn't leave, bruh.
I'm like, what's going on here? And it's the same thing with even Netflix. Listen, a free plug. If you're a guy or a woman who likes action movies and like have men in it, this is a new movie that's dropped last Friday. Was called The Gray Man. The Gray Man, that movie should have been in movie theaters. But thank you, Netflix, for giving that to us. Because, man, Friday, I was glued to the screen and had I was in the man cave, was studio, had my popcorn, and it was good. Chris Evans in it, and he's playing the bad guy. But
thumbs up.
The Gray Man was phenomenal. It was action-packed. It was great. It was phenomenal. That's stuff that we're looking for. Because sometimes we as men, we want to see somebody get punched in the face, right? We want to see that.
And I'm
not just boxing. We want to see the movie. We want the storylines behind it and boom, 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 boom. Like the guy, I'm going to give you spoilers here. The guy was already in jail. And while he's in jail, he had an abusive father. What did he do? He killed his abusive father because his abusive father was trying to drown his little brother. Mm-hmm. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I'm like, okay. So he's in jail. But then they pulled him out of jail and gave him special training, and he became a bad A. Mm-hmm. And he was phenomenal. He was great until someone tried to come in, try to kill all the...
Hey, man.
Too much.
Too soon.
All right.
We should do a review of that, though.
Yeah, we should chop that one up. We're going to chop that one up. That's a good one. But anyway, that's a good movie, and that's what we're looking for. But now, that was only one movie within a couple of weeks on Netflix to watch. Everything else, I look to be a woman on the front cover, which is cool, and that's how I watch. I'm like, everyone can be G.I. Jane, okay? I'm just sorry. Like,
listen.
Even the Gray Man, when the other woman was fighting, she got punched in the face. She was done. She wouldn't jump back up and trying to do around. No, she was done. Bye-bye.
Listen, so, and we're still on Black Panther, but I do need the level set from an action standpoint, ladies. Ladies, for real. Let me describe whatever happens in She-Hulk. If you're a comic book fan, you do need to realize that the Hulk is about 100 times stronger than She-Hulk.
Facts.
100. It's not a contest. The Hulk, it's not... She can't just take his place, all right? The She-Hulk is not strongest Thor. She's not. For all of the action movies that we see, I just want to point out something. Before anyone thinks that Adora Milaje can step into Black Panther's place, remember in the first Black Panther, there were 5 Doras fighting Killmonger at the same time. Woo-hoo. They all lost.
collectively.
Okay, so don't think, oh, it's just no. 5 of the, and don't get me wrong, because the Dora Milaje's in the TV show Falcon and the Winter Soldier. You got to understand, they beat down the Winter Soldier. They beat down the fake Captain America, Battlestar, and Bucky in a hotel room. It wasn't even close. And in a fair fight in the open with plenty of room to maneuver, they lost 5-on-1 against Killmonger, who lost 1-on-1 to the Black Panther. You just can't throw anybody into that suit and call that person the Black Panther. It's just not believable. And I just feel it in the universe. The way that they're hiding it, some of the things Ryan Coogler has said, some of the things Kevin Feige has said. I'm not going to say I'm important, but I do have this platform. Some people may or may not listen to me. If you do this, if you take this black man's place and give it to a woman, I am going to go scorch the earth on my opinion of the Marvel Universe.
You gonna scorch the earth?
It's going to be negative all the time. The MCU is happening. I mean, for real, you took Thor's kingdom and gave it to Valkyrie. That wasn't bad enough. You took his hammer and gave it to Jane Foster. Can a man have anything?
Damn, I mean, you do got a point there. I can't argue that right there.
You every time a brother gets something, it just gets taken. Even Doctor Strange, for y'all who don't really pay attention to the comic books, Doctor Strange was literally the most powerful magic user in the Marvel universe. The most powerful magic user in the Marvel universe. You made Scarlet Witch stronger than him for no better reason than because she had the Darkhold. He was the sorceress of freaking preem. But hey, a girl who can punch hard was the one that finally beat the Scarlet Witch. Gosh darn it.
And the way she did it, she just exposed her in front of her kids. That's all it took.
The only way to beat a woman is to hurt her feelings. That's what I got. The only way to beat a woman is to hurt her feelings. The only way to beat a woman
in the Marvel universe, ladies and gentlemen, in the Marvel universe, in the Marvel universe. Okay,
I'm serious though. Once again, Hawkeye turned into a woman. Iron Man is turning into a woman. Thor turned into a woman. Hulk turned into a woman. Captain America turned into a woman. If you don't think they'll do it to Black Panther, Marvel don't do this. I'm gonna end my rant right there, but Marvel, please give me the Black Panther I deserve, not the Black Panther that is a social justice warrior Black Panther. Don't do this, Marvel. Don't do this.
So let's think about this for a second. So let's say they do keep it as a male, right?
$1, okay.
Who do you think can step up to the plate and take on that mantle and lead the kingdom?
See, that's the point. Who can do it? I'll put it here. You could resurrect Killmonger. You could have a battle royale. And if you're gonna battle for the title of the Black Panther for the most powerful warrior, do it that way. Women can participate. Let them earn that title up front and fair and square. If Okoye herself stepped up into that position, it would be very difficult for me to argue with Okoye being the Black Panther. But if Shuri did it, I'll walk out the theater. And does that sound fair? Does that sound misogynistic?
That sounds fair though, because that sounds fair. But I'm kind of with you because Shuri, we love her, we know you're smart, but
you're not a fighter.
Yeah, you had your one-on-one with Killmonger, and he handed you his business. And if your brother didn't save you, you probably wouldn't be in part 2 as well. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
He was going for the kill. So luckily, he was able to save you. But you're not a warrior per se, right? You're not the person. So it'd be hard to just because you have a suit doesn't mean it makes you the top elite.
Which is why I can't even imagine Riri as Iron Man.
Yeah,
Tony put in work. Riri just gonna get the benefit of his. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but yes, even though Tony Stark was a guy in a suit, but he was more than the guy in the suit. He was all down. Like he's like MacGyver times 100. You know what I'm saying? You put him in. You put him in the. What was that in the cave over Afghanistan somewhere? And he found some scrap parts over here, and and boom, he made a suit. So that's That's skill right there.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not just a guy in a suit and he's smart and all that stuff. But once again, I don't see her being the king of Wakanda going forward. Unlike Seth, if it is, I won't be too bad. Honestly, I'll say this. Me personally, twins personally. If it happened to be Suri, I won't be too mad. For me, the only reason why I'm not be mad because I follow the comic books, and eventually she does become Black Panther. But it was for a short period of time. But if she become it, I won't be like, okay, it won't be too bad. But they make they make another woman out of nowhere, then I'm gonna have a problem, right? Now they can have a cousin or somebody else. It is a family line, It's facts. I mean, I get it. Marvel didn't know he was gonna pass away, right? So there was no opportunity in the first movie. They could have had any young Panthers being groomed. Now they could do that.
Fair enough.
Now, granted, they could do that in the flashback when they do the part 2. Like there's other Panthers being groomed. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know that, but they're like, oh, well, T'Challa was doing this. His cousin was being groomed because he has the blood in him and he's still family. So X, Y, Z. So hopefully it's something like that, right? That'd be dope. Because at the end of the day, we still need that representation as black men and black boys to see that we can be strong, smart, all that. You know what I'm saying? Not just weak and just bow down to everybody. And once again, we don't have a problem with women. We really don't, ladies and gentlemen. We don't. We love women. It just, there has to be process. There's certain things that must happen. There can't be two heads. And that's the main thing, even coming to relationships. You can't have two heads in the house. There could be one head, then it goes head and shoulders. So I'm the guy, I'm the head, the shoulders is the wife, and everything else fall in place. Y'all both can't be up here because y'all gonna keep knocking heads. Mm-hmm. So it's just that simple. So that's how I look at it. I'm excited for the movie to come out, but I don't know where they're going with it. I'm hoping it's a good movie as the first one. It sucks once again because, Boseman Chadwick passed away. So I don't know what's going to come from that. And I know Ryan has a good task of trying to do part 2. I just hope he don't fall in the whole category as the MCU universe. Because then that's like, okay.
That's my only, please. I'm literally on one knee. Well, figuratively on one knee. Don't do this, Marvel. Y'all, you've done it to everybody else. Don't do it. We don't deserve this.
The trailer was good. It was emotional. It was sad because it's like, it hit home. But once again, it's like, the main question everyone has is who's the Black Panther? Yeah. And the last person we saw, honestly, I don't care how the suit looks. Everybody's saying, oh, it's black and gold, Killmonger. I get that. But the position the person was is her legs.
How skinny that leg and calf was.
Like that looks like a woman to me.
That's gonna be a skinny dude with toothpick ankles.
Maybe it's a teenager Black Panther, and I love that. If it's a young Black Panther, because then when they do the Young Justice League, we got a young Black Panther. You understand what I'm saying?
Work. I'm
cool with that, right? I'm great with that. If it's a young teenager stepping in the mantle, a cousin, distant, whatever, or a child you had on the side and no one knew about, I'm cool with that, right? It would have been nice if Marvel and Sony could have got the stuff together and him and Storm could have got together. Like
that would be.
That's what we're gonna miss the most by not having Chadwick because we.
Well, actually, I could. Okay, I want to go here.
Go ahead.
That could actually happen now.
Right.
Now, here's the thing. Storm and T'Challa met each other as children.
Facts.
He fell in love with Storm as a child the same way he fell in love with Nakia. But Nakia didn't want him, right? But if they find another Black Panther that was in love with Storm as a kid, now you can have that storyline actually happen.
Right.
Because you already replaced Storm with Nakia, but now you don't have to. You can fix that, especially since you're going to introduce mutants to Marvel. You can fix that now. They probably won't, but they could.
They could.
So, like I say, listen. I support Black Panther. I ride with Black Panther. If you knew how many times we was at work getting
trying to order this jersey,
walking, got the people, some of the lighter complexion people at work looking at us funny as we walk by. crossing our arms.
Especially when we was coming to work wearing our dashikis
Oh
too.
my God, they went off.
They wasn't ready.
We wasn't ready. So don't think that we just sitting here like, oh, we're hating. I'm not a hater. This is as close. This movie almost made me fly to Africa, and it's still going to drive me to Africa. I am going, but
are you the accent?
yes, I am going to. I am going. This movie did it. This movie came out of nowhere and reignited. I learned more about Africa in 6 months than I knew in my entire life previous to it. After watching this movie, I was trying to learn the language for Christ's sake.
And ladies and gentlemen, and we all know as adults, we know Wakanda is not real, right?
Yeah,
we know we're not real, but we know that it was in Africa, right? You know, it's fictional, whatever. But the point is that you start doing research about Africa. Period. Now,
yes,
that's what it does. It helps you open. It helps you go down that rabbit hole to start learning about our African cultures. Because when you look in the first Black Panther, you see people with the jaws, with the plate in the earrings, all that stuff. Like that's real African culture right there to use, right? So outside of Wakanda, they were still representing for all the other African countries or other countries, whatever, that's in Africa. But Africa is huge, ladies and gentlemen. And they was giving piece of everything there. So it gave people a more insight from America's point of view how Africa looked. Because growing up, I think all of us can say that Africa is looked as being poor. But we all know for a fact.
Sally Struthers. Yeah,
but we know for a fact Africa has the all natural resources.
I mean, they have major cities.
You know what I'm saying? Well, that too, but think about it. We have natural gold, diamond, silver, like all that was in our land, naturally in the land, until people start coming over and digging stuff up and stealing it. That's a whole nother topic. But
yeah,
it's a whole nother topic. But what I'm trying to make is that Africa is the motherland. What's a fact? When you dig up the oldest body or find the old body, it's a black woman, right? I'm gonna leave that alone, but it was a black person.
Well, not leaving it alone. Listen, once again, there's no disrespect.
Right.
Black women have been there with black men from day one. It's there. There's no argument. But once again, it's some things that men have done historically and women have done historically. We're not gonna argue that. What we are gonna say is, once again, I will say this on the Black Panther specifically. When he went to the ancestral plane twice, and all the previous kings and Black Panthers who had served were there to greet him on the ancestral plane twice, it was his fathers and forefathers before him. Twice. There wasn't a whole separate group. No woman walked up and said, yo, I served two generations ago. No, it was all men. It was all us. And I love the fact that women are strong, but Africa is a patriarchal country. We ain't act like it's not. You're not gonna go in there and be like, I am a woman king.
Every roar.
Like we're gonna chop that up one day too. But don't Marvel. I've spent hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars, on Marvel comic books, on Marvel paraphernalia, and on Marvel movies and TV shows. I'll boycott and I'll take everybody who's willing to listen with me. Don't do this. That's all. That's my last statement.
Ladies and gentlemen, we done with this topic here. We done chopped it up long enough. So, once again, I think November, right, comes out?
Yep.
November 22nd?
No, it ain't that far. Like the 7th, 8th.
Well, either way, November, we'll be there.
It doesn't matter.
I'm going to have my white dashiki on. I'm going to be all Black Panther out. I can't wait.
Yeah, I might not have a white dashiki. Might find a white linen suit, though.
Hey.
Looking good.
But also, though, of course, come back because we're going to chop up the movie after it comes out, too. So just believe. So mark this day here. We're talking about it now, but when you watch it now.
No, we chopping up the next trailer. You know, they always put out 2 trailers.
Okay.
The next trailer, we'll be back right here.
Okay. Hopefully, the next trailer get a little bit more. And it might change our mindset of what's going to happen.
And if I'm wrong, I will eat every word I just said.
Ooh, we call that what? Accountability.
I will eat it. You can call me on it, and I will chew. I will eat that. I will put it on a slice of old crusty wheat bread.
All right, Lindsay, we done. So tune in once again every Sunday, 3 p.m. ish, live on YouTube and now Facebook, DaChop Team. Live episodes drop on every Monday at 7 a.m. on time on all your major platforms, iHeart, Spotify, all the major distributors for podcasting. So thanks for tuning in, everyone. Salute to everyone who's in the comments. Salute to my brother, my twin brother. Salute to Xavier who tuned in as well. Everybody have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your day. We out.
Peace.
Peace.